At the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
We live from the boxing section, you dusty ass niggas. What's going on, man? We live from the boxing section, man. What's going on, man? Listen, want to give a quick shout out to Kevin Barr and the good folks of Oklahoma for hosting your boy, man. I had a great time. Shout out to Scrambled on the east side of Oklahoma City. One of the best restaurants I've ever been to in my fucking life, man. Some of the best French toast I've ever eaten. Top five, easily top five. But shout out to my dog, D-Man Jr. in the building, man. Salute to my brother. Pit up. What's going on, man? Great to see you in the chat. Listen, if you want to join the panel, the link is in the chat. But hey, listen, had a great time at the fight. Got to see a lot of the people that I have a great relationship with. Got to hang out with them for a quick second, not too long because of the way that the venue was constructed. But I was able to holler at Bomac, Keyshawn Davis, Troy Isley, Mark Krigel, Jamel Herring, Timothy Bradley, Stitch Duran, Jeremiah Milton. Who else did we see that day? My boy Rodney, that coach, Jeremiah Milton, also helps with Devin Haney. See a lot of people, man. Shane Watts, salute to my brother. Appreciate you for sliding through. Seen a lot of people, man, that we got to hang out with for a quick second, man. Shakur Stevenson, as a matter of fact, got to hang out with Shakur Stevenson for a little bit. That was dope. Got to interview him. Mark Chinook, can't forget about my boy Mark Chinook, man. My boy Mark. He was in the building, of course. Yeah, man, had a lot of people that we got to link up with, man. Shout out to Kev, man. Kev took me around Oklahoma City. Got a lot of food, man. A lot of good food, man. Hertz Donuts was fucking phenomenal. Yeah, great times. Shout out to my dog, Deuce Times. Salute to my brother. Appreciate you for sliding through here, man. But yeah, man, it was an amazing trip. Oklahoma won me over. You know what I'm saying? You don't think you want to go to these places until after you go. You know what I'm saying? And so it was great, man. It was great. Yeah, man. Listen, I could have had a longer interview with him. He was expecting a longer interview too, because we was talking about it. But it was so many little kids, man, that wanted pictures with him, and you know what I mean. A lot of little kids wanted pictures with him and things like that. So I didn't want to take the whole time. I just wanted to get something quick out there, something that we've been talking about on my channel for a while, which is the 3 people that we want him to fight, or the 3 fights that are like most realistic. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to bring that up. I didn't really get to ask him as many questions as I wanted to, but you know, a lot of times, man, you just want to get something quick and then get it out there, because you know we got YouTube Shorts now, so you know, a lot of people get to see that video. You know, the views are going up. So from TikTok to YouTube to Instagram, we had like 10,000 views, man. And so I want to say shout out to y'all, man, for holding me down. A lot of people don't know, that I interviewed Shakur Stevenson 2019, I believe. He was one of the first interviews that I did, and so you know, that's just it's just full circle. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You know, I got Cool Boy Steph. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Folsom, aka Scooter. He's bigger, longer reach. In my opinion, better boxer, better defense. And so if he boxes him, there's no way Marcin would get past that jab. He got one of the best jabs in boxing, period. And he got dog in him. He gonna bend your chest. He knows range. He understands distance. And so I'm going with Cool Boy Steph, man. You know, it's fight week. We was gonna talk about that on the later live, but we can talk about it right now. I feel like Cool Boy Steph is one of the best fighters in the world. You understand what I'm saying? Not at just 122, but in the world, like all weight classes. I had him in my pound for pound list years ago. I knew what he was going to be. I knew what he would become. When I first saw him, I knew it. I said, "Oh, yo, this dude is special." And so I'm a firm believer, and I'm right most of the time. I tell you that. 9 times out of 10, I'm right about a fighter. And I'm telling you right now, Cool Boy Steph is going to shock the world tonight. And he's going to do something that nobody thought he could do to Marcin anyway. Outclass him. Totally outclass. It's going to be a total one-sided event, in my opinion. If he fights like I think he can fight, and he does what I think he can do, that's what I believe, man. He knows what he's doing, man. All right, West, salute to my brother. Appreciate you for sliding through, man. Yeah, so that's just me. That's how I feel. Y'all can feel how y'all feel, but that's how I feel. And of course, we got the greatest fight in the last 20 years. Will be happening this weekend, man. We got Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. Man, listen, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'll be in the building, so I'm looking forward to being in the building and really seeing it and telling my kids about it. You know what I mean? And getting hella pictures and all that, man. It's gonna be a crazy event. Yeah, hey, Shane, absolutely. Like my thing is, if he can't hurt Cool Boy Steph, he got a long night ahead of him. If he can't hurt Cool Boy Steph, he can forget about it. He can listen. If he can't hurt Cool Boy Steph, you can forget about it. In my opinion, you can forget about it. If he can't take that power up there with him, listen. Brandon Figueroa power went up to 126. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. He been in there with a strong puncher before, and Brandon Figueroa got knockouts. He been punching niggas up for a while, and he punching niggas up at 126. Well, listen, R. West, you think you slick. You think you slick, and I'm not going to fall for your trap today. But I will say it's going to be a draw, and whoever wins will be won by a round. I don't see any knockouts. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't see any knockouts. And so I'll be surprised if a knockout occurs. That's my stance on that. I love both fighters. Both fighters are near and dear to me. There's nothing bad for me to say about Terrence Crawford and his team because they showed me so much love, and I already said that. You know what I'm saying? Without them, there's no boxing section. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. Without Team Crawford, Team Steven Nelson, there is no boxing section. And so I hold them dudes in high regard because without them, there ain't no boxing section, and that's real. This picture that y'all see right here was because of them, was because of Bomac. So that's why y'all see I'm always defending Bomac at all times. That's my man. So say what you want, but fuck it, I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a ride how I'm a ride. But I love both fighters, and I can't pick no winner, and can't nobody make me pick a winner. People been trying to pressure me to do shit my whole life that if I didn't feel like doing it, I wasn't doing it. So case still the same. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Much anyway does not have good defense at all, and he got his fucking eyes. He got his eye socket broke by Donito Donaire. So it's not like he can't be hurt. It's not like he can't be hurt. You understand? Cool. What up?
What up, man? I seen you up here by yourself. Said I had to pull up on you, man.
Man,
Hey,
we cooking, baby.
I ain't seen OG Shelton up here in a minute, man.
I gotta call that nigga, man. I'm gonna call him.
Yeah, call me, nigga.
I gotta find that episode, and I gotta find that episode where Max was like, "Well, do they love me?" Those are the two episodes I gotta find. I'm going deep in the archives to go find them shits, dog.
Man, we got a lot of content that we can go back and chop up and post and shit, man. We just be playing with it.
Yeah, man. I used to really do that shit a lot, bro. Like, I've gotten so lazy and complacent with the people that I have with me, as far as like the people that support my channel.
Yeah.
And so it'd be hard for me to like this bubble that I got. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that I have on here all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just love, man. Now
Yeah,
I do gotta do more. You know what I'm saying? Because the money gotta come with it. But I feel like man, we got the best channels. When I put my mind to it, I don't think nobody can really fuck with my channel. If I really stop fucking around and stop playing, yeah, man, can't nobody really fuck with my channel, bro.
So you feel like you fucking around?
Yeah, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking around. Cause niggas can't do what I do though. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Niggas can't do what I do, bro. I've been in the room. You know what I'm saying? I've been in these rooms, man, and I gotta start using my black privilege.
Oh, the BLK privilege or black privilege? You said BLK privilege or black privilege?
Yeah, man. You know, black privilege. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like the thing is, I got so many connections that I don't even use on a day-to-day basis. I don't be using these. I don't be using these connections that I got, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna start though. I'm gonna get like DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying?
Another one.
Khaled. Huh?
Another one.
Yeah, you know how he be like hounding niggas and shit like that, calling niggas 100 times. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, you never want to be annoying with it. Go back in the park, baby. Go back in the park, y'all. Go back in the park because you're bringing people with y'all. Come on, man. Hello.
You said what now, Coop?
I was telling the kids to go back in the park.
No, I said before that.
You don't really want to hound people, man. Just your shit is organic, man. Your shit, the things you do, man, is organic. That's why people fuck with you. You ain't compromising yourself for no clicks or nothing, man. It don't happen for everybody like it happened for other people. These niggas are compromising their own integrity and self for clicks and money. And we ain't never been like that.
Yeah, I just can't do it, man. And I don't want niggas to feel like they being used because, like, for real, bro, like, it'd be hard for a nigga, man, sometimes. Cause it's like, so I ain't gonna lie. What tainted me was my first weekend doing the boxing section. Like my first time covering a fight, I was spoiled.
Why do you say that? Oh, because you went out there and was rubbing shoulders with Bud
Like, think
and
about it. Like
Shakur.
my first weekend in boxing, we met Clarissa Shields,
Yeah,
Terrence Crawford, the whole team basically, Shakur Stevenson, Andre Ward, Cool Boy Steph, like nigga, like the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? And, and,
yeah.
and so and so the thing about it is when you go through that and then you go to another event and you feel like, hold on, bro, hold on, they got them did this or that. But what I realized like is, that niggas, they just don't know you right now. Eventually they're gonna know who you are, but shit, they just don't know you right now. So
Shout out to Piro.
What's good,
fit up,
fellas?
fit
What's
up.
going on? What up? What's going on?
What up, dog? Hey, listen, it's fight night tonight,
Shit.
baby. It's
Yeah,
fight
man.
night.
Fuck this morning, right? Or
Yes,
tomorrow
sir.
morning or whatever. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
I'll be up I might be asleep at work, but I'll be up at work to watch it.
Yeah. Hey,
Nice.
listen, I'm excited, bro, because like Cool Boy Steph, he loves to be the underdog anyway. So it's not gonna be right. It's not gonna go
They
right,
done
bro.
a lot of complaining before this fight, man. They talking about
No,
his
it's not. It's not. It's not.
gloves
It's not complaining.
and
It
all
is.
that.
It's not complaining,
It is, bro.
What do you call it then?
nigga. It's stating the fact, nigga. What you mean?
So is it not a little complaining?
Nah, I mean, shit. When you on a
Yeah.
basketball court, nigga, you
It's
it's the
complaining
referee.
on the basketball court for sure.
Yeah, all right. Well, shit. It's whatever.
I
Nigga.
mean, he didn't complain in the Figueroa fight, bro. Come on.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because Figueroa wasn't stacking his goddamn gloves.
Cause,
How does he
bro,
know?
Inoue been knocking motherfuckers out. With the same gloves that he used, right?
What are you talking about?
Anyway, uses literally the wackest punching. I mean, excuse me, the wackest gloves ever
And got
for
20
power.
knockouts.
The
But see,
winning, the winning gloves and shit.
listen,
Huh.
what I'm gonna tell y'all is though,
What?
when a nigga complaining about when he was complaining about the Vada, nobody said nothing. Nobody said shit about it. When he was complaining about Vada, nobody said nothing.
Man, just get that work, man. Just go out there and
listen,
prove it. Put
Cool
it in the
Boy.
fight.
Listen, Cool Boy told why he not to even say nothing.
Cool Boy said something.
No, he did not. No, he
Cool
didn't.
Boy hasn't
Bro,
said
I just
shit.
sent you a clip on
No, he did not, bro. Why he
Bruh,
said something?
Hold, it's a clip.
Let's
right
blame the
now of him
coach.
complaining about it.
100% blame on the coach.
Bro, listen. I know Cool Boy. I'd have been around him plenty of times. I'd have seen him train everything, bro. The nigga not scared of nothing, bro. He don't give a fuck about that. That's something why he wanted to say, because
if he didn't give a fuck about it, why did he make a video talking about it?
Show me the video.
I sent it to you on TikTok this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna make it a rule just right now to like not watch YouTube about this fight until the fight's over.
Which fight? This fight tonight?
Yeah, the Cool Boy and Inoue.
Why? What happened?
Nah, it's a bunch of bullshit that people are putting out, bro. In my humble opinion, bro. At the end of the day, bro, I mean that's what they do on YouTube, bro. We gonna see who's the better man tomorrow.
Yeah, tonight. We're gonna see.
Tonight,
But,
yeah, you know.
I mean, y'all, you know who the better man is. You just seen them box plenty of times.
Nah, I don't know who the better man is because they never fought each other.
Yeah, I do. Like I said,
Right.
I had Cool Boy Steph on my my pound list a long time ago.
I mean, that's cool and all, you know, since the pound for pound is your list is your list, you know.
Yeah. But shit,
But
everybody
pound for pound list don't fight for you, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, listen, the only person that was on my list back in them days that's not on there right now is Josh Taylor. That's it. And that's because he had that big ass long ass layoff, and then he lost to Tio. So it is what it is.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, bro, they got to get in there and fight, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No matter what any of us say.
Yeah, they get in there and fight tonight, so it's good.
Yeah, man. And then Bud and Spence on Saturday, bro. You know.
That's gonna be that man. It's an amazing weekend. Listen,
Do the
shit's
week, man. Do
amazing.
the week.
Viva la Mexico.
What up, Max?
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey,
What's up?
Mex, what do you say about Cool Boy Steph, coach bringing that up,
The gloves or the wrap?
the raps?
I mean, I think he has a point, but I mean, if they're allowed to do it too, then I mean, Steph needs all the help he can get because he definitely ain't got no fucking power. So
You got power.
he does not have power, bro. That's why he has like 22 fights and 8 knockouts. He does not have power.
He
But
got he got he got enough power to keep you fucking honest and keep you off up, nigga.
he's got enough skill. But like, I mean, if he could do it too, then fuck it. Like both people do it, then fuck it. I mean, that's what goes on in Japan. That's where they're fighting. So it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
goes
why
on
they.
in America, bruh. Come on now.
They're not fighting in America.
You know, if they're fighting New York, same rules,
Wait, New York, you can do that shit.
bro. Literally, the rules are verbatim the exact same rules.
So it's just in Vegas you can't put the tape on the skin?
Nah, in Vegas it doesn't say that either. In Vegas it doesn't specify if you can put it on the skin or not.
So is there anywhere where it clearly says you cannot?
Nope.
Then what the fuck is the big deal?
That's what that's what I mean. Like at the end of the day, bro. Like that's what I've been trying to tell people. At the end of the day, people don't want to listen. At the end of the day, I think this is all bullshit. At the end of the day,
Listen.
It's mind games before the
yeah,
Okay,
fight.
whatever.
okay.
But I
My
mean,
thing
dumbass
is,
mind games, you know.
hold on,
But
hold
anyway,
on, hold
my
on.
bad, Kyle. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Listen, if it didn't have no validity to it, Tim Bradley wouldn't even have brung it up. Tim Bradley wouldn't have brung it up if it didn't have no validity. And Tim Bradley is on Top Rank's team, so he got all the reason not to bring it up.
I mean, I love
But
Tim Bradley, bro. I mean, I love him, bro. You know, like I was blessed to see him in his best fight. But Tim was full of shit last night, man. Whatever he was saying, in my opinion, bro.
I'm saying, but how though?
How? Like by like saying that, like literally, you know, stacking whatever turns your hand into a cast and it gives you 10 times the fucking punching power. I mean, that's all bullshit, bro.
Listen, all I'm saying is this: what does Tim Bradley got have to gain from saying that?
I don't know. And at the end of the day, I really don't care, bro. But at the end of the day, like people like listen to him, bro. At the end of the day, I know it's all bullshit what he's saying,
But how?
but like a lot of people listen to him and like you know buy what he says, bro.
But what I'm saying is, he's with Top Rank.
Mm-hmm.
Monster anyway is with Top Rank. What
Mm-hmm.
does he get out of saying that? That's what I'm saying. He gets no points for saying that.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. If
But
somebody on the same side as you
what's the point
says,
of saying something that's not fucking illegal though? Just to create a
And
narrative?
and it's obviously not true.
To create a narrative? Because if that's the case, then Spence and Bud can both wrap their hands like that. If
They
there's no
fight in
rule
Vegas,
saying
so
you
they
can't,
can. So
I
they
think it
can.
is a rule because
Nah.
why nobody else doing it like that?
A lot of people do it like that.
I,
Like literally, Robert Garcia wraps his fighters' hands like all of his fighters' hands like that.
Mikey,
And they said it's a certain type of tape that people use too. Yeah, I'm just saying what they said. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
they want a reason later when something happens. They're like, "See, I told you it's because of this." But I mean, it- I'm kind of glad it got brought up just so it could get dispelled. You know what I mean? Because now people can look and be like, "Wait, is that shit illegal?" And you find out it's not illegal, and so it's either one or the other. Change the fucking rules or fucking deal with it, and probably more fighters are gonna figure out it's not illegal and do it.
That's a positive way of looking at it, bro.
Because I mean, really, it might. I mean, I'm pretty sure it does solidify your wrist a little bit better. But in that case, isn't that protecting the fighter's hand?
And at the end of the day, that's all the wraps and gloves were ever designed to do, bro, is to protect their fucking hands.
Hey man, if you don't want commissioners and coaches jumping in your fucking business about gloves and wraps, come on over to bare knuckle boxing where you just got your good old fucking fist with all that bullshit.
Nah, but then they got their own excuses, Max. Weren't they like fucking accusing what's his name? The guy that fought Canelo that one time. What's his name?
Austin Trout?
Austin Trout. Weren't they accusing him of like putting on too much grease or some shit?
Oh, probably Vaseline or some shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, okay.
Who said that?
I have
Who
no
complained
idea,
about
bro. But that was like a big thing. I think it was the opponent, Austin Trout's opponent.
Oh
Talking
yeah, it
shit.
was Diego Sanchez. That motherfucker's out of his
Yeah.
mind.
He's like, what he did was illegal.
Yeah, beating your ass. nigga.
Bro, you
Austin
got
Trout
your
beat
ass
the shit
beat,
out of
bro.
him.
Just take that fucking ass beating, bro. What's wrong with this?
But I mean, but actually, I take that back because in bare knuckle
Mm,
boxing, they do tape your wrist and up to your palm. Basically, the
mhm.
knuckles exposed for that same reason, so your shit don't roll over and you don't fuck up your hands.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, that's what's clear in all the rules. I mean, even if they differ a little bit, they can't be over the knuckles. The tape can never be over the knuckles.
I thought you guys were talking about the glove shit. Supposedly his gloves are open and retaped and shit.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, yeah, that seems kind of a little bit weird, to be honest. But at the end of the day, I mean, like, isn't that what that process is for? Like, if you think they've been tampered with, check them.
Yep.
Simple.
Hey,
Never both.
and let me tell you this too, though.
Hmm.
I don't know if y'all know, but the gym that Cool Boy Steph came out of
Mm-hmm.
was the same gym that caught Margarito. So let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. I just want y'all to know that.
Yeah.
So
I'm starting
brother
to
not
question
seen
that shit too, to be honest.
what you mean?
At the end of the day, bro, like, fuck, bro, like, I mean, did
What
Margarita
can
really
you?
do something, bro?
They said it.
I mean, like, yeah, at the end of the day, that's
Dude,
what they said, bro. But like at the end of
Jack.
the day, bro, I saw
Hold on.
let me just get this off, and I got you, Kyle. I saw like the guys from Golden Boy say that there's a lot of fishy shit going on when it comes to that.
He
When
was
it
with
came to
Top
that
Rank.
situation.
He was with Top Rank. He wasn't even with Golden Boy. So
Yeah,
how
whoever
could
he
they
was
say
with,
that?
whoever he was with. At the end of the day, bro, the damage is already done. Like Margarito's reputation is shit. At the end of the day, bro, I mean, I get what you're saying, bro, but at the end of the day, bro, they caught Margarito with supposedly plaster in his gloves. You know what I mean, Kyle? This is
What
something
I
totally different. This is something totally different, bro. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cook. Testing. Did I cut off?
What's gonna come of this now? Like it's either you change the rules because everyone looks and sees that there's a loophole, like, wait, so doesn't they get there? Okay, you know what? Let's get the commission together and figure out like, is it can you not make it a rule that you can or can't? But if there's a loophole that doesn't specify if you can put the tape on the directly on the skin or not, then
Mhm.
everyone can argue all they want as far as what's morally right or unwritten rules or whatever. But if it's not officially in the rule book that you cannot do it, then you can do
Yeah,
it.
and that's in Vegas though. Like in Japan and in New York, and I haven't looked checked the other jurisdictions. It specifically says you can put the tape on the skin.
Oh, it says you can
You
specifically.
can. You can. The only one that's vague about it is Vegas.
How you doing? How you doing? What they got you doing in there?
Yeah. So yeah, and then that becomes the argument too. Is like usually Vegas is the mecca of boxing, so it's kind of like they should probably lead the charge in that. But
Mhm.
all commissions have their own jurisdictions. So
Exactly. And at the end of the day, like there's no way around the commission's rules. You either fucking fight. You either fight under their rules or you don't. You go somewhere else. At the end of the
yep.
day, I'm not going to be naive enough to think that these guys barely found this out 3 days before the fight happened. Like they knew where they were going to go fight. Like, okay, I'll buy that they're dumb enough not to check what the fucking rules are, which I don't buy. But fuck it, say for argument's sake, okay, yeah, these motherfuckers are stupid enough to sign a fight and not check what the rules are in the commission they're gonna fight in. You know. But at the end of the day, man, that's on them. Ain't on nobody else.
Yeah, yeah, and that's true. See, but now it's like if anything, it just pushes more fighters to go to Vegas. Like if they know this is a concern, and then it gets out in the open, like, hey, Vegas is the one place that says you can't do it. And if it's really that big of a concern, like I don't want to fight anyone that does it, then now all your fights have to be in Vegas.
Yeah, and at the
or
end of the
another
day,
commission.
Fulton's fought in New York and in Vegas. Never ever heard any complaints about what the rules are pertaining to glove wraps. Why is it so? Why now is it a problem?
Yeah.
Why 3 days after the fight?
Because Monster got power.
I mean, like, me, I choose to ignore that. Fuck it, bro. To me, I think it's a really competitive fight, especially it's Inoue's moving up. But at the end of the day, bro, like, that's why I'm trying. I ain't watching YouTube till this fight's over, bro. Because like these people are annoying me with the fucking ignorance, bro.
Conspiracy theories all day.
Like at the end of the day, nobody like literally like both like at the end of the day, like if the majority of people believe this shit, true or not, like, bro, you can criticize both. Like, so you literally just beat a fighter that now more than likely has cheated his whole career. But if he gets knocked out, then Inoue loses all credit. Oh, but he's cheating. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Nobody wins with this shit.
I'll tell you, it's hedging your bets, bro. It's like, and I mean, look,
that's for idiots, though, Max. That's what I don't get. Like, literally, I don't need to hedge my bet with a moron. I don't. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not calling anybody here or anybody like motherfucker that got offended with what I just said. Fuck it, man. You deserve it. At the end of the day, bro, I mean, like, bro, come on, man. I mean, like,
yeah, it's just trying to find like. If it, I don't know. I mean, because you can say like on one hand, Fulton campus is just doing what they're supposed to do, right? Like if you see something that does raise suspicion, you're like, hey, what the fuck, you can't do that, and they look and say, yeah, you can. Okay, cool, you did your job though, thinking that, hey, I thought we couldn't do that. Like, oh, okay, you can over here. Oh shit, well, I don't like it. Okay, you cannot like it, but it's still legal. All right, cool. Then you do look at the gloves thing. Hey, the gloves were open already and retaped. Like, what's up with that? Okay, let's check them out. Blah 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 blah. Like. Fulton's camp is doing what they should do. Now it's just like people want to see a bigger outcome or result of that. Like, would they expect Monster to get suspended or the fight to be off, or like
I don't know what the people expect, to be honest.
You know what I mean? But it's like the one thing I will say that I'm proud of in the moment. I've been on YouTube here and there, haven't really seen it used yet, but I'm telling you, it's coming. Is the race factor?
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's coming, bro.
But I'm surprised it hasn't yet. But
that bullshit.
It's around the corner.
You want bringing up the race, motherfucker?
Because I know it's coming.
Speaking facts, bro. Like
it's the same shit that happened with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. The same shit happens anytime a black fighter is involved.
They're bringing it up already, Coop. They're bringing it up already.
Anytime a black fighter is involved in controversy with a non-black fighter, it has to do with something racial.
Well, listen, man. This is an American issue, Max. This isn't a race issue. This is an American issue.
It's not even an American issue. It's a Japanese dude in question.
No, listen, but no, listen. An American is going out to foreign land. I'm raising all the eyebrows I can raise.
That's what I said. I said Cool Boy's team is doing what they should be doing.
I mean, it don't matter.
They're doing their job.
If it makes look soft.
I cannot find this video, man. I'm trying to.
Nah, but not if he said it. Cool Boy begged him not to say nothing, bro. Like, nigga, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get him. I want to fight him.
But he said something in the video. So if he begged him not to say something, why did he come back and say something about it?
Because he had already said something, I guess. I don't know.
Now I'm obligated. No, motherfucker, just go fight.
And the thing, bruh, like I don't know. I've never heard. I mean, like I know the brother of the coach. But I never like knew that he was a coach, the actual brother, Walid or whatever his name is. At the end of the day, bro, like even how he started his statement, like they pay me to protect you. I'm like, no, they don't. They pay you to train Steven. That's it. Like your job is not to protect this motherfucker. And
yes, it is. A trainer is your job.
No, it ain't.
Your job is to protect the fighter, bro. What are you talking about?
Nah, it's to train the fighter.
is to protect the fighter when he in a fight. What are you talking about? Everybody knows
Well,
this.
Nah, bro.
I mean, if that was the case, he wouldn't be fighting.
Exactly. What we talking about here?
If I want to protect you that much, pick another career.
Is this a new coach for Fulton, or has this been his coach his whole career?
Half and half.
Half and half. Okay, so all the other times where the rule wasn't an issue, why didn't they bring it up? Why is safety such a concern now?
Because in there with a monster.
Because he in there with somebody that could potentially, you feel me, and he don't want to make no excuses. He wants everything checked off before the fight.
Okay. So why did you sign this fight if you knew there's nothing you can do to change the what the commission does?
Well, the whole thing, like the whole threatening to pull him out the fight over it, it's like, you know, I think they should have been a little more well versed because he probably could have looked up the rules before he made the statement and still made the statement and be like, look, I know technically it's legal out here in Japan, but I just want to bring this up. I think, you know, I feel like it's an advantage, but whatever. And then Cool Boy Steph could have just been on some like, yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. We usually don't do shit like that, but
Why
it
did he
didn't
wait
matter.
so late to fly
Cool Boy
out
looked
there?
at him like crooked as shit.
You listen, you know good and well Cool Boy did not agree to none of that. Because you see how he looked at him like, well, what?
Well,
What is wrong?
None
it's
of what,
his camp.
Kyle?
He should have checked his camp then. Like it's your camp. That
But
nigga
see,
came.
I
listen,
agree
man.
to fight in
Because
Japan,
y'all
right?
been conversing about it.
Looks like a built-in excuse.
Did he agree to fight in Japan?
Yep.
They're supposed to fight in Vegas, remember?
No, but did he
They were
ultimately agree to fight in
They were
Japan?
supposed to fight in Vegas.
Okay,
Let me hold on.
Vegas?
Let me say this though. Let me say this though. No, he's not. Let me say this though.
Go ahead, brother.
Let's just keep it a buck though. The fight was supposed to be in Vegas. They did the random VADA the testing. All of a sudden, he got an injury. Now the fight is in Japan. That's what I'm saying. So if I want to bring up some hand wraps, I could bring up some hand wraps, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's be honest, bro. Let's be real.
They can bring up all the lies and all the cap in the world, brother.
Where's the cap at, bro? That happened. That happened. He complained about VADA testing.
Cap.
What happened?
The coach saying I'm gonna pull him out the fight. That's cap.
Oh yeah, that's not happening.
I gotta protect my fighter. That's what they hired me to do. That's cap.
But so you gotta protect the fighter though, bro. That's why they watch people get their hands wrapped. That's
no, I understand this, but at the end of the day, bro, like literally, if Inoue wraps his hands per the rules of the commission, where's the wrongdoing here?
Here's the.
All I'm saying is don't stack then. How about that? Then don't do
Why don't they just stack Cool Boy shit then? Do it the same way. Even playing field. Boom. The end.
Does the wrapping of the hands like affect the fight that much?
Hell yeah, because the knuckles go through the gloves.
Oh.
Huh?
Like the way they wrap hands, they're not just wrapping your hands for safety.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
I thought it was a safety measure.
That's all it is.
Y'all can think that if you want to. They wrap people's hands differently. Everybody wrap their hands differently.
Well, they do, yeah.
Safety, right?
But it's still for safety. Just
yeah, it is.
Everyone has different techniques. But sometimes also to help a little bit of advantage if you wrap it right, it could make your shit more stable, more hard, more firm to punch.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Nah, yeah. It doesn't give you any advantages, bro.
Yes, it's kind of like when you hold a lighter. Everybody know the lighter trick.
Huh?
What?
Y'all confusing the fuck out of me.
Wait, y'all never when y'all was fighting in the streets and shit, y'all never did the lighter shit?
What is that?
You hold a lighter in your fist so you have a more stable punch, that shit don't roll?
Lighter on your fist? What? Wait.
No, like you hold a lighter, like a big lighter, and you wrap your fist around it.
Wrap my fist around a bic.
Oh, versus like.
Okay, and what does that do?
Just holding it with two fingers, you wrap your hand around it.
Yeah, and then you punch somebody.
And then I punch somebody with the lighter. And what does that do?
No, the lighter's inside your fist, but not it stabilizes your fist, so your fingers and shit won't. Well, I mean, they still do get fucked up sometimes, but Yeah, it's supposed to be.
What
You know how
happens
some
if the lighter
people.
breaks in your hand? When
So
you
this
punch?
makes me punch harder, is what you're saying?
I'm gonna say it makes you punch harder, but it
Next, that
stabilizes
shit
a
don't
little bit
work.
more.
That shit don't
And,
work.
and that helps me how?
The stronger hit.
So what was it again?
The stronger hit. Because okay, like, you know, how, like some,
Better
like
Stronger
if you
hit.
try
stronger
So
to,
hit.
this makes me hit harder then.
it
No.
can. I'm not saying it's magical, like you're gonna start knocking niggas out because you got a lighter in your hand, but
Yeah.
I'm saying if you have a lighter, if anyone has a lighter with you, you can make
I
one
got it.
fit,
I got
make
it
a
right now.
fist.
I got it right now.
Yeah, you can make a fist without the lighter in one hand, and you'll see there's always like a little bit room, probably even roll it up tighter. And then when you have the lighter in your hand, it takes away some of that extra give because your fingers are wrapped around the lighter, they're not curled up in the palm of your hand by themselves. Then you just sock something with it. So the
Oh,
difference.
I can see.
Okay,
I
that
can
hurt.
hear.
That hurt. Let me see. I'm gonna try with
Yeah.
the lighter. That hurt the same. It didn't feel any stronger.
That's the same.
I don't get
Man.
it. I'm just
I mean,
checking
I
out the
What
theory.
understand
That
he
are
trying
you
to
talking
explain it.
about?
Hey,
Like,
Piro just mythbusters that shit.
Nah, seriously, I was just trying out the theory because I never heard of that shit, Max. Like, that's news to
Oh
me.
yeah, all the time. Motherfuckers just carry lighters all the time. Sure, get off.
Shit. Brass knuckles
I'm,
worked in my day.
oh yeah, brass knuckles are always a go-to. Hey, but brass knuckles used to fuck up my fingers too, cause like my fingers would hit the fucking metal when I'd sock some shit. After a couple punches, that shit don't feel that good.
you got baby soft hands. That's the problem.
I do got
KP,
soft
what's
hands.
up?
You got
Bitches love it.
feminine hands, Max. You got them feminine hands.
No, I ain't got those.
KP, I got Jamar Chase as the #1 receiver this year.
I don't know if he gonna be number one because they got T Higgins. So
I
Oh,
got
bro,
him.
kind of hard.
I gotta take a nap today. I forgot that shit tonight.
Dog, I need to go to sleep
No,
right
it's in the
now.
morning, y'all. It's
Tonight.
like at 3 or
I
4
got
this
work
morning.
tonight.
But I'm saying like it's tonight this morning. I'm thinking it's like Tuesday night,
Yeah,
but no,
that's
it's
the time I
tonight.
get up, y'all. So I'm gonna be perfect. I'm gonna get up. Y'all gonna be live streaming at that time?
I'm gonna
Most
be at
likely.
work. I'll be up.
I'm not.
I'm gonna be
'Cause
getting up at the time the fight about to start. So
I'll
Yeah,
be on
to go
some
to
panels.
work.
I'll tell you what.
I'll
I'll
be on
be.
a panel then, listening to it. But I'm gonna say this though: if it wasn't a big deal, Bernard Hopkins wouldn't have made a big deal about it when he fought Trinidad, and neither would Shane Mosley with Margarito.
Why do
So
they
it's a
do it
big deal.
to the boys
B
out
Hop
the
never made a
country?
big deal of it. Brother Nazim did.
It's his team, so you want to be semantic. You want to play semantics.
Well, at
That's
the
It
his
end of
seems
the
like
team.
they
day,
only
bro,
do that
somebody's
to
got
the
to get
boys out of
blamed
the
for this
country.
shit, bro. And I rather blame the trainer than the fighter at the end of the day.
I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
saying
true.
it's Fulton. I'm saying his trainer's going to say something about it, and because his trainer said something about it, they're just
Hmm.
making it known. Without them making it known,
Hmm.
the fight kind of slowed down because they're during the middle of the biggest fight in the year.
Hmm.
Without the controversy, do they even? You know what I'm saying? The eyeballs of the fight probably slows down a lot.
Mm. I don't think they
The
needed it, to be
con
honest.
shit
That's my
for
opinion.
Americans they do. For Americans they do.
Yeah,
The Japanese is gonna watch the shit anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Americans don't get
I don't think
too.
the comment.
Most
I don't think
Americans are not us, y'all. We are boxing fanatics. They
Yeah,
not
well,
us.
I don't think those comments are gonna help anybody get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch this fight because of the raps. Like,
But I see what you're saying. But all I'm saying is it
but
brought
I mean,
eyeballs to the
it's
fight
across
because
social
of them
media
saying
though.
something.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on social media and shit now.
I
You're
got a
hearing
question
things.
though. So if I'm the A side, why am I going to fight in Japan?
That's
He's
a
Because
good
not
you're
the
not
A
the A
question,
side.
brother.
side.
That's a good
He's
question.
not the
You're
A
not the
side,
A
bro.
side.
He is the A side though.
He's
How?
not no damn A side. This dude got a
He
whole
literally
country
has
abroad.
he has what Inoue wants.
He has
Cal
what anyway
Calvin told me
wants. Okay, Devin Haney
Anyway,
has
I
all
already
the belts,
accomplished
and
what he
Tank
went
Inoue
Davis
is a
to.
wants them
bigger
all,
draw.
right?
Hmm.
Tank Davis wants all the belts that Devin Haney got. So
Hmm.
can Devin Haney make the same argument or not?
Nope.
No,
Yes he can.
He
Yes he
can't.
no,
can.
he can't.
Yes
Nope,
he
Okay,
not
he
the
can.
can
A
make it
side of
all he
Yes
that.
he
wants. He can
can.
get laughed at away from the table too.
No,
That's
you
what's
don't,
gonna
because
happen.
at the end of the day, it's what you want. If Tank really wants
Okay,
those
that's cool.
titles, Devin calls the shots at the end of the day.
Listen, you don't choose Tank. Tank chooses you.
Yeah,
You
it's
ain't
true.
lying.
Well, but he asked me if Devin could use the same A side
He could
tactic, and
try
I
it.
say
He could
yes.
try it and
You
walk
can
away from
try.
the table with no money.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, that means that Tank don't really want those titles.
Right.
Hey, what did Tank's mentor tell him? Belts collect dust. And Tank is proving he don't give a fuck about them belts.
Okay, I agree with you, but at the end of the day, we were talking about A side and who has leverage. Devin has all the
Yeah,
leverage at 135.
Anyway has all the leverage. Anyway got a
No,
country.
no, he doesn't have the leverage. He
yeah.
has the
Okay.
leverage in what they pay Stephen Fulton. But at the end
Matter
of
of
the
fact,
day, in a way, wants what Fulton's got. Without Fulton, there's no fight.
I won't say that Fulton has the leverage. Fulton has a couple bargaining chips, which is the titles. Without those, he has absolutely nothing. He doesn't have the bigger numbers. He doesn't have the bigger fan base. He doesn't sell more.
Mhm.
He's not undisputed moving up in weight.
Mhm.
He's not a 4-time division or 3. I think the Monster's only 3 right now, going for
I think
4.
it's 4. I think it's 4.
Oh, he's
So
4
there's
going for
literally
5.
No, he
Go-
skipped.
4 going
He
for 5.
skipped.
4 going for 5.
He
so there's
skipped
no
it. He skipped
benefit to him
the.
being the A side
He skipped the division.
in this fight.
Yeah,
Huh?
for the money, correct. But at the end of
Oh.
the
Yeah.
day, Stephen Fulton has got the leverage because in a way, only
putting
fighting
something on
this
the line.
dude because he wants the titles.
Yeah.
What does Fulton want? What does Fulton get out of this fight?
That money.
Exactly.
That bag.
He's in it for the money.
That
Fulton's
bag.
in it for the money. That's
The
it.
money
He
and
would-
the notoriety, though. 'cause
And the notoriety.
Of being
Yeah,
a
he would get
midget?
nothing. No, he get notoriety because that still would be saying they would say he was the best name, better than Figueroa. Most people would say he's a better
and then
name
you go to
than Figueroa.
Japan and you beat them. You get a bunch of Japanese
Oh,
fans.
Now, I'll give him credit for the win, but at the end of the day, bro, I mean, like,
Ah,
there's other
Hey,
fighters
kid,
he can fight.
it can be argued is now. I'm not. I'm gonna say this before I say this. I think Cool Boy Steph is clearly the better fighter right now, in 2023.
Mhm.
But Nonito Donaire still has a bigger name than Stephen Fulton.
Yeah, of course.
But
So
it's
this
like,
ain't even the
Nonito
biggest
is literally
name on
a
Monster's
living
resume
legend.
yet.
but those
Literally, he's a
people
living
have
legend.
countries behind them. Like boxing's not even like I don't know. Like I feel like UFC is bigger than boxing in America, right? So
For the
the country's
casuals,
not getting
I don't know.
behind Stephen Fulton,
Go ahead.
Earl Spence, and shit, right? But
Mhm.
Mexico, the heritage in boxing, they love their fighters. They're supporting them. They come into the fight.
It's
They know
not
who they
true.
are.
Listen, bro. That is a big misconception, bro.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it
How?
is. Yes, it is,
Look
bro.
at look
No,
at
it
how
ain't,
It
bro.
is.
Japan
That
actually
Talking
is
to a
a
goes
big.
Mexican
into
on
it.
the panel, bro. I'm telling you, no, it ain't.
Look at how it goes down in the UK. Look at how it goes down in Japan. Look at how it goes down in Mexico.
Hey, listen. How did that
Compared to
listen,
here,
Did you see
you went to
Earl?
Oklahoma, bro, and it wasn't popping like that. They sell
Listen
out stadiums in other countries.
Listen, what I'm telling you. Earl Spence,
Where they at?
when he fought Eugenius Ugas, bro.
Yeah, y'all got
Mhm.
15 more minutes.
Mhm.
15 more minutes.
When Earl Spence fought Eugenius Ugas,
Yes, sir.
he didn't fight no Mexican,
No, he didn't.
and he sold that motherfucker out. So
I mean, he fought a
Yeah,
Cuban
yeah.
though.
Yeah,
But he fought in his
he sold-
hometown.
and he fought in his hometown, and he sold at the venue, but that shit didn't sell pay-per-view.
I don't think nobody's selling pay-per-views like that. I don't even think UFC selling pay-per-views like that, honestly.
I mean, Ryan and Tank just
Oh,
sold pay-per-view.
UFC selling pay-per-views, homie.
USC selling, bro. They got the backing of ESPN.
UFC has majority
They
of
got a
the
consistent
top
product,
pay-per-views
bro.
in history.
They got a consistent product. Bro.
So where did it go?
UFC
wrong?
is running like a McDonald's type of model, bro. We
Where
put the
did
burger
boxing go
out,
wrong?
you gonna buy
Because
it.
in the
That's what they run.
90s, Tyson fights and all that shit was selling like crazy. Like where did the drop off happen?
Mayweather retired.
I don't know. To be honest, casuals don't watch boxing for some reason no more.
We need people like Rolly and AB and Mayweather that
AB
can
and
talk.
Imagine if Rolly was actually a good boxer.
Man, if Rolly was fucking Dev or Shakur, man, it would be bringing in so many people.
Why?
If
Why do you say
Ryan,
that?
if
Why do you say
Ryan wouldn't have shit the bucket.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like Ryan, like literally just brought in a shitload of people. So did Tank.
No, I'm saying like if he would have just beat Gervonta, do you know?
No, he's saying if Ryan was the one with all the belts and the top dude in division shit, it'd be better.
Because he
Think he
got
could
the
talk.
social media on top. He bringing all them people in. Man, it would have been. He would have been able to go to the table and negotiate whatever if he would have beat Gervonta.
See, but to go back to the country thing, the country support shit, it's like it's the same shit we deal with every day on here because the United States, we're still divided amongst each other. We can't even get together behind one United States fighter and be like,
That's
yo,
not true.
American. Like,
That's not true. Everybody gets behind Tank.
Nah.
Tank
Nah,
and
I-
Ryan. Tank
I
and
see the
Ryan, bro.
divide in Tank and Ryan though. Like When we
Well,
went
what's
to
the
that fight,
divide? They sold. At the end of the day, what's the divide? 2 American fighters sold.
but it was like all the Latinos, all the Spanish people behind Ryan, and all the black people in the place behind Tank.
It was good old black and brown
I
get
think
down.
that's a misconception because
A good old
I'm
black and
Hispanic
brown get
and
down.
and Devin, excuse me, and Tank's my fighter. But at the end of the day, Ryan's my fighter too.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a great fight, but it sold. Yeah,
A
controversy
shitload.
does. Yeah, I did.
Shitload.
That was
It
the
had
biggest
no
selling fight
controversy.
recently.
It had no controversy.
Not had the controversy of the build up to the fight of all the shit talking. I mean, Ryan was calling out Tank for a minute.
Shit talking ain't controversy though.
Shit talking is great for the fights. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, controversy might be
when
the
those
wrong
clips
word,
go
but
viral, it bring more people to
it
wanna
had
see it.
provocativity.
What's
You need
That's
something
why
to get people riled up.
I feel like Earl and Bud not doing good enough. They need to be having some viral moments leading up to this fight. That's fucking
Telling you,
Saturday.
the absolute worst promotion in the history of boxing for a fight of this magnitude.
These motherfuckers. The viral moment of the fight was Earl knew that Bud didn't like hot sauce. Like, what the fuck? Come on,
But I mean,
man.
like, that's what I've been trying to tell people, man. Like, at the end of the day, bro, like, I like Bud and I like Arrow, man. They're great fighters. I was always gonna buy this fight. At the end of the day, nobody in this country knows who they are.
They don't.
That's a fact.
So this fight of this magnitude, bro. This fight is not a fight of this magnitude, and that's why they're not
Bro.
promoting it because they know they don't matter what they do. I think this is what they're looking at. If we promote it harder, we're throwing money. We're throwing away money
It's
at something
costing
that's
more.
not going to sell more.
But when I went to the bar yesterday, right? I went to the bar yesterday. They're playing some bullshit on TV. It was some karate shit and like sumo wrestling shit, whatever, right? But there was a couple people I knew there that I knew watched boxing. I started talking to them, and there's some OG Mexican dude next to me. He had the Canelo Alvarez hat on, the CA little trucker hat, whatever. So I was like, oh, OG, hey, who you got winning this weekend? But Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. He didn't know who the fuck they were.
He didn't.
He didn't know who they were.
Nah, bro.
And I'm like, I mean, he obviously watches boxing because he watches Canelo, but that's the thing is Canelo has transcended just being a boxer. He's fucking Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm
He's the
saying?
face of the sport. He's literally the face of the sport. At the end of the day, a lot of people just watch him, and that's it.
It's true. Because that dude didn't know. And then, like, forget talking about Monster and Cool Boy. Not even the people that I was talking to that watched boxing knew who the fuck those dudes were either.
But now, if you go to a Japanese bar,
and you ask the Monster,
I know who he is.
But
But at the end of the day, bro, that's the thing, bro. Like we know Japan, UK, Mexico, and any other country that fucks with boxing, we know they do what they do. Here we don't do what the cat. Like I don't know what happened because like obviously like boxing has always sold, especially when it's an American. I don't know what the issue is now that like literally it don't matter what fight you put on, they ain't gonna watch it.
UFC took over.
America's soft now.
Oh, what happened, KP?
I
You got in trouble?
I don't know. Canelo, because
Are you at the hospital? Because I hear that beeping, man.
They're just a better product out there right now.
The UFC is not a better product, man.
I don't think it is either.
UFC is a better product for sure.
I don't think so.
Because here's the thing, UFC is selling fights with this dudes with similar personalities to Bud and Spence that don't really talk that much. They don't talk a lot of shit, right? And they're selling still. Because then they'll pack the cards. You'll get 4 or 5 great fights on one card.
Nah, they're not great fights. They're bullshit fights. They make all the fighters fight. They don't have no negotiating power. It's just bullshit. Like
I didn't say it was good for the fighters. I didn't say it was good for the fighters.
Trash, dog. Like I really don't like UFC. Like you get that one good fight on a card with 10 fights on it.
The motherfuckers got Donald Trump coming out and fucking watching.
Well, you know,
they got Joe Rogan, who's the #1 podcaster in the world, who is the announcer of the fucking UFC.
If you don't think UFC is built on racism?
No, here we go.
It is. I'm sorry to come back to it, but America. America. Black people dominated boxing for so long. The white boys finally got a sport to fight in. And
Black people dominated fucking. Black people are dominating the UFC too.
No, not no
75% of the champions right now are fucking black.
Well, you know, they ain't. I don't really like UFC. That shit is
You just don't like
And you
UFC.
tripping if you don't like UFC, bro. I'm gonna
that
tell you
shit's
this:
fly.
it's everything that you want boxing to be. You
We
got these
got 4
dudes
people up
running
here that
around.
don't like UFC.
They don't gotta like it. That's cool. But you know who tells you they like it? Everybody that buys it.
The numbers, the pay per view, because they
The
have no problem
numbers.
selling pay per
The
views.
numbers. They have no problem. So they got a structured program. Boxing is not structured, bro. I love
Yeah,
boxing, but it's not structured, bro.
because it's
It's a
still ran
going
by
out
the
of
mob.
business sale every time you look around.
It's still ran by the mob. So you know what I'm saying?
It's a
Yeah, so it's not
mob.
structured. Whatever mob they got going, they ain't structured no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
That
Yeah,
UFC,
it's
you gonna get everybody to fight. And hey, you might be complaining about
They
what they
got
get
no
paid, but I
power
tell you,
though.
they getting fights.
They got no power in the situation. If the owners say nigga y'all fighting, y'all fighting. Like
Well, how much power do the NBA players got? You like that, don't you?
they got too much. They got way too much.
No,
no,
no, no, no.
they
NBA
got
is
I
that
just
fucking
want
right.
you to think
trash.
about it. They ain't sitting
NBA,
out no
NBA
games.
got the most power out of all player unions in any sports.
They ain't
That's
sitting out no
perfect.
games. They look like they got power. They ain't sitting out no games. They didn't run
They
a
will
Kyrie's rescue,
Yeah,
if they got
but
a if they got a
they also watered down the
dude.
sport, and the NBA ratings have dipped since they've had that power.
if they
It's
got a
dip.
problem, they'll come together in the NBA and sit the fuck out and don't give a fuck.
Man, they
And
not sitting nothing, bro. Them boys are playing.
the players will collectively say, "Nigga, we're going on strike," and they'll go on strike.
Them dudes ain't got the
You can't do
fortitude to
that
go
in the
on strike,
NFL because
bro.
everybody not getting paid the same. Motherfuckers not on the same page. When Kaepernick did that shit, everybody was like, maybe. But in the NBA, once some political shit
So
go on, everybody take
So,
a stand.
so podcast. So you think everybody should have, or some people should have went with Kaepernick based on what you know about Kaepernick now?
Yep.
You a
Stand
damn
on
fool.
business.
You a damn fool.
Stand on business.
I'm gonna tell you why you're a damn fool. Because you would have turned around and seen Kaepernick got all the checks and you ain't get shit. Because Kaepernick got paid
It wasn't
and you
about
ain't
the
get
check
nothing.
though at the time.
He didn't give
No,
it
well
back.
It
he
was
had
bigger
something
than the
going in the
check.
background, bro. He had something going in the background. You ain't got nothing.
It was
Remember the
bigger
old boy
than the
from San
check.
Francisco 49ers that sat out
We
with him?
not
He ain't get no
selling out
money.
for the money. It was bigger than the check.
It was bullshit. It was a song and dance. And he's still talking about he want to get back in the league just for something every now and then.
It wasn't no song and dance. It was about business. Kaepernick was Kaepernick deserves a job for one.
It was a psyop,
Like
bro.
he's better than
No, you don't deserve no
22
job. You
of the
get a job.
quarterbacks in the league.
He's better than who?
He said
When
he
5
was
years
better
ago as he
than
was? Because he ain't played in about 5 years.
yeah. I say right now, shit's still probably better than 15 of them niggas.
Man, you crazy as shit.
They got bums
If
like
Cam
Kirk
ain't got no
Cousins
job,
starting. Come
Cap
on,
ain't
man.
getting one.
Kirk Cousins ain't never
Cam was
did
an
what Cap
MVP,
did.
bro.
Kirk Cousins ain't
I'll
never did
take
what
him over
Kaepernick
Kirk
did.
Cousins. I'll take him over Kirk Cousins. I'll tell you that.
And they will fire your ass as a GM too.
Nigga, Matt Stafford before he got to the Rams was a bum. He was a bum in Detroit. These niggas was bums. They got jobs. Cap
Man,
had a
y'all are
down year
insane,
with
bro.
the injury and went into free agency after he did the kneeling shit and it was over. But he was down because he was injured.
Hey, and his body ain't been beat on, so he probably look good.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest
Y'all
with y'all.
believe in all that hocus pocus goofy
But
shit.
see,
Y'all funny to me,
the
bro.
thing about the Kaepernick thing though, it's kind of his fault that he
Yeah,
don't
he
have a
did it
job.
in his free agency year. He opted out. Yeah.
No, yeah, he didn't have to opt out.
He didn't. He would have still been a Niner, but he wanted out of the Niners. He didn't want to be there no more.
How did that
You
work
knew
out
that.
for him?
And then when y'all start, who was it? Blank. What was his name? Blaine Gabbert. Or what's the nigga name that y'all started over him?
He was
Like he
Blaine
was a
Garbage.
dud. Come on, man.
Well, I tell you this. I bet you didn't know he had all them deals in place for when he got fired. And now he showed you he
Deuce,
got
he was
deals. He
a
don't need to
bum.
play.
You can put up numbers and not win no games. You're a bum.
Who, Kaepernick?
No, Matt Stafford. He talking about 5K yards every year. He wasn't a bum. He put up
Matt
those
Stafford
numbers and
wasn't
you're
no
not
bum,
winning
bro.
shit.
Matt Stafford wasn't no bum,
He
bro.
was a bum, dog. He had Calvin Johnson, right?
And Calvin Johnson got Hall of Fame numbers because of it, right?
Yeah, because he threw that's all he had.
Shit, when has Detroit ever had anything besides one player?
Stafford was a bum. He's still a bum. What did he do last year after the Super Bowl high?
You're insane, brother. You're insane.
He's
You
a
need to be checked.
bum.
You really need to be checked.
He's
Kyle,
a fucking bum.
can you put him on your mental health shit or something? Because he tripping.
Cal ain't gonna support no LA Rams. He in their division.
He don't
Cal,
gotta
tell them
support
niggas he's
him.
a bum.
I'm just about facts, bro. It's a fact. He's a better quarterback than anybody else in the division. Who else is in the division?
Say it again, Coop.
He's a bum, man. I'm telling you.
Who else is a quarterback in the
I'll
division that's
take
decent? Tell me.
what's the nigga name that wife told him he can't shoot, can't throw the ball, play for Seattle right now? Him,
Geno?
Kyler Murray. I'll take Kyler Murray and that nigga over him.
Man, you
And
done
Trey
lost your
Lance.
damn mind. That's why you will be fired as a GM.
Because you wouldn't take Kyler. You wouldn't take what's the nigga name for Seattle?
Kyler Murray's contract is a dud of a contract, and you would want to
That
take
was
that
the
shit
worst
back right
contract
now.
ever. That was so dumb. That was,
Yeah, so why are you talking about him then?
they put that nigga got to practice in the contract. He got to watch film in the contract, or his shit is void. He's dumb. Park Stafford.
I mean, I think football is a lot harder to judge because football is like the ultimate team sport. So
It is, but Kyler Murray ain't a team guy. He's a bum. I don't know what he's talking about. Kyler Murray in Detroit would have been out of the league in the first 3 years, bro. Kyler Murray in Detroit would have been out of the league 2 years ago.
He just got in the league, 2-3 years ago, right?
That's when he would have been out.
He would have been
just
one
like
and done.
everybody else that went to Detroit.
Well, he would have been on the Oakland A's making money because he had a contract with them before the NFL.
Yeah, just like the homie Detroit, man. He's out of there too. Damn. Maybe it's just Detroit.
Cash, you problem with this love for all these other quarterbacks that ain't even won playoff games.
He hadn't won a playoff game.
I mean, you at least you have a valid reason if they won a playoff game.
Until the Super Bowl removed
Nigga,
Rams.
he played for Detroit, bro.
So, I mean, why you giving him credit if he didn't win no playoff games before that?
No, I'm giving him credit for winning some games with Detroit, bro. That's what I'm giving him credit for.
What he won?
I know what I see. He
ain't never won over 9 games with Detroit. Not even 8, probably.
Did Barry Sanders win over 9 games with Detroit?
No, that's why he retired and got the fuck up out of there.
So that's what I'm saying to you. You killing your own argument. You're killing your own argument that you made. I don't know why you're making it. You're wasting your time. Nah, he's not a bum. He's not a bum. He's not a bum. Kyler Murray. I don't know what you think about you gonna see about him. Geno Hayes.
Kyler Murray win games. They'll take him to the playoffs, right?
He did what?
He won games and took him to the playoffs before, right?
And he ain't gonna go back.
He ain't gonna go
he's
back.
only 5'3", dog. He actually accomplished a lot.
He accomplished more than he's ever gonna accomplish. That's the last he's gonna ever accomplish. And that's it. He's done.
It sounds like he must have beat your team a couple times.
Man,
he ain't never beat the Bengals. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Kyler Murray? If my team drafted him, I'd be pissed.
He would have been high on him until he played.
No way, bro. 5'5" as a quarterback? Nah. Running around like you're a Game Boy player? You done lost your mind. That boy lucky he in the league, and he lucky that's the only team that paid him. He wasn't gonna get paid.
Lucky to be in the league. He's a 2-sport athlete. He had a professional sports contract before he even signed in the NFL. He played to get there. He was a dog in college.
Man, just give me the rock and watch out.
Nigga, now that we gonna lose all
give me the fucking rock and watch out, bro.
Yeah,
man. I led my flag football league in sacks and motherfucking touchdowns, man. So what do you want to do?
Flag football team and yards lost.
Man, we don't even believe you. We're not even good in spades.
Bro,
I'm nice as fucking dog. We won 3 games. How am I not nice as spades?
Kyle said he the reason why y'all won.
Hell no.
My
dad know what the fuck was going on. Kyle said, hey, why you giving them extra books so we don't get sandbagged? They about to go back.
My dad said he's a bum.
If you can't set them, you got to give them the books. If you can set them, go for it. But if you can't set them, you got to give them the books.
Girl, y'all always want me to spend some money. I got some ice cream for y'all. There's some cookies. Come on.
Hey, them new Reese's ice creams are fucking fire, bro.
Seatbelts.
I just had one for breakfast. But so who's taking their nap and staying up tonight to watch Monster vs. Cool Boy live and in person?
Will there be a stoppage in the fight tonight?
I don't think there will be, but if there is, I think it might be Monster to the body. But
I got Cool Boy.
Cool Boy got a
by
great
decision.
shit.
I got Cool Boy Steph by decision, but I hedged it with Inoue by decision because the odds, and then I got a draw as well.
I mean, so it's all options that aren't knockout.
All options. Hey, guess what though? Guess what? The one that paid the most is the draw.
So
I think the draw was like plus 1,600, bro.
So they said the draw is no way to happen here.
Shit,
What up,
I think
bud?
it's a good possibility because let's say Cool Boy beat him up and then they don't give it to him. I think it's a good possibility. Cool Boy can beat him up and then they don't give it to him.
I'm betting on the draw this fight and Earl and Bud.
I think that's a good idea, sir.
I got 100 on that draw for Bud and Spence.
You need to go put you a parlay in when you get there and you touch down in Vegas. Oh, and they got the slam ball out there on that day you out there.
Don't talk about that damn slam ball.
Slam ball hard, y'all tripping.
Yeah, bro, that's a great sport.
Look. Anyway, by decision is plus 220. Stephen Fulton by decision is plus 450, and then the draw is plus 1,600. Yeah, that's what I got on my odds. That was yesterday though.
Favorite to win?
Anyways, the favorite to win.
Anyways, the favorite. So Kyle, you call it Vegas wrong.
Vegas be wrong sometimes. A lot of times
they be wrong.
They also said that.
You got to think how many Chinese people is betting on anyway, though, or Japanese, whatever it is.
They also said that Lomachenko was going to beat Teofimo Lopez.
Earl Spence is plus 130. Terrence Crawford is minus 155 right now.
Well, as close as you can get. Shit.
That's close as you can get. Minus 155 to plus 130. That's pretty close. All right.
Hey, cool Boy Steph got a 3-inch arm advantage over Monster Inoue.
What does that mean?
But will he use it?
He is going to use it by jabbing him and stepping back.
And he got 1.5 inch height advantage on him.
I don't see anybody beating Monster unless they can make him go backwards.
That's one tough little Asian, man. Y'all tripping, bro.
I mean, I think if he constantly is able to go forward with the pressure, it's like kind of Benavidez-ish. Like, eventually he's going to break you. Eventually. But we'll see. I mean, if Cool Boy Steph just get his boxing on, man, and just make it a clinic, he's going to have to. But he has a habit of just getting in firefights with people that like to fight.
You're an inosexual mix.
Man, some of these odds that they got for rounds is crazy. Like, bro, they got for a knockdown in round 3, it's plus 5,000 on the Crawford and Spence fight.
How much is it? A knockdown?
Plus 5,000? Yeah, for you get a knockdown. And for either fighter? In round 1 is plus 8,000. For either fighter, yeah. It says it's a knockdown.
That makes sense.
Them was hell of an odds. So if you could kind of predict one of the knockdowns, boy, you can get paid. You ain't even got to win the fight as far as betting who's gonna win. Betting one of them rounds and you win the round, yeah, you got a good chance.
Hey, one of the main things I'm looking forward to for Spence and Bud is the ring entrances.
Terrence Crawford to be knocked down in any of rounds 1, 2, or 3 is plus 5,000. Terrence Crawford to win on points, and both fighters to be knocked down is plus 6,000. Crawford to win in round 12 and Earl Spence Jr. to be knocked down in round 11 is plus 70,000.
Yeah, I put money on the knockout on both fighters. I got plus 800, plus 500. That's really what I want. I just want
What
to
do you
knock
guys
out.
bet on? You guys go out to Vegas in a bit?
Who wins?
I use
I bet with
Bovada,
my
bro.
bookie. I bet with my bookie.
Your bookie.
Or Bovada. I use Bovada.
I can't believe they didn't pass that law in Cali, man. That's crazy.
I believe it.
Terrence Crawford by decision is plus 200. Earl Spence by decision is plus 250. That's how close the fight is.
Facts.
The draw is plus 1200.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good.
That's a good
I
one,
think I'm gonna
bro.
put $10 on that one.
Ain't that a good one, bro?
Yeah, it is, bro. In my book, it is.
That's a good one, bro.
Yeah,
Plus 1200. You bet 10, you win 120.
Yes, sir. Shit, I'll waste $10 on something dumb, man. I'd rather put it on that, and
Yeah, that's cool. I just put a dub on that. Geez.
Just looking at the numbers that they got for this fight, it kind of flows like if Crawford's gonna win, he's gonna win by a stoppage in 8, 9, or 10.
That'd be nice. That'd be great for me, actually, man. I would be $550.
There's a chance for a knockdown though. Both fighters have been wobbled and hurt before by lesser
Errol's never been
opponents.
knocked down though. Errol's never been knocked down though. And Bud's only been knocked down once. So I mean, I don't know how
he ain't never been knocked down, man. That wasn't a knockdown.
Yeah,
that was a push,
man.
man.
That was
Gamboa?
a knockdown,
Gamboa, that was a
Mean
knockdown.
Machine. He talking about Mean Machine.
Yeah, that was, in my opinion, that was a knockdown. At the end of the day, I'm just saying that, like, literally, like, I don't, like, even with that knockdown, I think it's hard to knock these dudes down. I think these guys got chins like a motherfucker.
But like I said, they both never fought someone of their caliber and been cracked by them. You know what I mean? Like, because if Bud even sees you kind of shake your leg, his killer instinct taps in, bro. He's coming for the kill.
Yeah, man.
Like Spence might just keep the pressure up and volume your shit, but Bud's gonna try to knock your shit off. But then it's like on both fighters' behalf, if one of them does happen to get caught and the other one comes for the kill, the other one might fight back. They both got dog in them. So it's like that's what makes this fight so great. If only it would have happened hell of years ago.
Yeah, I know, right? Not when Bud was 36 and shit.
Yeah. And hey, all I gotta say is Earl Spence got the second best team behind Canelo Alvarez when it comes to guiding their careers in the right path. Very smart people when it comes to their team, which is what you're paying for. So
yeah, I mean, I don't think you're lying. I mean, I think they could have done better, but I don't think you're lying.
Yeah.
Shit, Bud got a great team behind him too.
Not really. His career wouldn't be the way it is.
Facts, Max. Tell him, bro.
He does not have a great team.
No. Listen, if y'all go to an event with that dude, y'all will see, bro. It was hard. It's hard to leave It's hard to leave a place like that, bro.
No, I'm not. I mean, I don't doubt that the people around him are good people. I'm just talking about the people navigating his career, like as far as the fights he takes, when he takes them, and who he signs with, all the, like as far as how much money he gets or shit like that, whatever. But it's like motherfuckers know the right, like because with the whole like, put it this way, never in the history of boxing, have I seen such a large amount of people be okay with somebody saying, hold on real quick, let me go ahead and do all this other stuff first for the next couple of years. Like openly. Not like, oh, no, I want to fight him. It's just the contracts ain't adding up. Or, oh, it's his team. No, just someone say, no, yeah, I got no, okay. But later, though, okay? Like, I've never seen so many people be like, yeah, I mean, shit, that's a good strategy.
I don't know why you do that every time, bro. And that's
because I've never seen it, bro. I've never seen it. I've been watching boxing since a kid. I've never in my life seen it, and it was on camera. Like, I've never seen it. Because usually you hear something like that, it's reported, and then the person comes out and denies they ever said it. But this is a live on camera to the person's face of him saying, hold on, I'm going to go do this first. I've never seen that shit.
What exactly did he say? Because you just take everything out of context, bro.
He said he's going to take the easier route. He's going to clean up the side of the street, and then he'll come back for him last.
He said, I'm
going to find the division, the easy route. I never understood that one.
That's what I'm saying.
It's easier to make these fights on this side where I'm at.
He did not say that, though.
dude.
That's us filling in the blanks
But
of what we think he means.
Is that not the truth though?
Yeah, that is the truth. But is it also not the truth that all those fighters are easier fights than Bud? So it could be both things said.
It depends, bro. Like I never seen Bud fight those versions of those fighters.
Max is always so ridiculous.
But I'm saying Bud is a better fighter than Sean Porter. Well, at that time, Sean Porter didn't even have the belt, so I take that back.
Yeah, I think he's a better fighter.
Sean Porter did have the belt, bro. Why do you keep saying
at the time of that video, he did not have the belt.
Yes. Yes, he did, bro.
Let's look it up.
Wait. Okay. Wait. What's the debate? What's the debate?
At the time of that video, when the whole infamous video, 2018, Sean Porter had a belt already.
Okay. It was that before the Arrow fight or after the Arrow fight?
That was before.
That was before. Okay, it has to be before, right? Because like he lost the belt to Arrow. So I don't know. At the end of the day,
let me see.
I was just wondering what y'all.
Because I know he was trying to get a fight with Keith Thurman, so Keith Thurman must have had it.
Yeah, Keith Thurman had it. Well, that was the night of the what fight? Whose fight did they show up to watch?
To be honest, but Bud should be the easy route guy, not Arrow.
Yeah.
I never seen Bud fight Ugas. You was there.
But every time Bud wanted to fight one of these PBC fighters, they're like 10 mil, 15 mil, 20 mil. I need more money.
I get that though. Like at the end of the day, bro, like these motherfuckers weren't fighting I mean, like they weren't doing business with each other.
They weren't.
You know, so
they still not.
Yeah, really. Yeah. I mean, the only time they did business was when Sean fought Bud.
Oh, okay. Hi. You're still waiting.
I'm trying to see what fight were they at when they seen each other that day? What fight were they at?
When they did the bet.
Yeah, when they did the bet.
I'm gonna just see. We're just gonna see when he beat Danny Garcia. He beat Danny Garcia in 2018. So
September.
Sean Porter had the belt.
It's September 2018. But I'm saying when did they? That doesn't answer when they.
Listen, either way, somebody on PBC had the belt, so it's gonna be.
Either way, for sure. Either way.
But at the end of the day, aren't we splitting the hairs, bro? They're literally fighting this weekend.
Yeah, but
who gives a fuck, bro?
That's the shit I'm not on, bro. I'm not on this whole like, well, who cares about everything in the past because we got this now? Like, that's like, you know what I mean? That's some weird shit. That's like when your bitch cheat on you and you're like, man, that was 3 years ago. Who cares? We're still together. Like, bitch, no, bitch. Like,
how is that weird though? Like, literally, at the end of the day, to me, what's weird if they never fought.
No, because I think it's weird that instead of people being honest and be like, well, yes, that did happen, but it doesn't matter, right? People be like, nah, that's how it went, that's how it meant, and then just try to be like, oh, well, they're fighting anyway, so who cares? Like, no, just admit that. That was weird. That was weird for a nigga to be like, for a nigga to go straight to a motherfucker's face and be like, yo, I'm trying to see you. Nah, hold on, bro. Like, let me do this first, let me do that first, and then, if you still got the belt later, I'll come back around to you. When none of those other fighters were calling for Spence.
Yeah.
None of those other fighters are calling for Spence. Sean Porter wasn't out here like, I want Earl Spence next. Keith Thurman wasn't out here like, I want Earl Spence next. Bud was the only person that came straight to his face and said, I want you next, bro.
Yes.
And he said, let me go fight some people that haven't even fucking mentioned my name instead.
I get that.
And my thing is, it's okay, he said it, but my thing is, I've never seen a crowd of fans or people excuse it and be like, oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, that's his strategy, that's his game plan. No, because if it was anyone else, they'd be like, damn, that's a dud. Anyone else? I mean, you see how people get on Canelo for supposedly ducking people. Imagine if Canelo came straight out and just said, hold on, baby, do this and this first. People would call him a dud.
Well, that's the thing with ducks, bruh. At the end of the day, bruh, like ducks are so hard to prove. Like literally, if we keep it in a buck, like if you mention duck to me, bro, like man, you're just a clown. I'm not gonna lie. You're a clown. You mentioned duck to me about any fighter.
But some fighters do be ducking.
But see, that's clown shit you saying, Mex. In my opinion, are you a clown all the time? No, I think you're a cool dude. But when you say duck shit, yeah, man, it's Mex the clown, bro.
I mean, I call it how I see it. I'm not the one that made those comments.
And at the end of the day, bro, you do you, bro. You know, but I gotta
and I
call it.
also know one thing. I mean, most of us came from certain neighborhoods, and I know one thing. When motherfucker at the park, we wanted your fade, and you was like, "Oh, hold on, bro. Let me, wouldn't nobody let you get away with that shit and be like, oh, well, I mean, it's because he had a strategy, bro. He's talking about fight you today, but he'll fight you in a couple months at the end of the school year and shit. Like, no, nobody does that shit.
What's up, Trace?
Yeah, but they don't pay us to fight in the streets, bro. These guys get paid.
Exactly. So they should be even more apt to fight. I didn't get paid for none of shit. So if I duck an ass whooping for free, I'm not getting paid for it. That shouldn't even be looked at as the same as these niggas getting paid millions to fight.
Yeah, but I hear you've ducked every single fade you've ever been in, Max.
What happened?
Man, it makes me ducking fades like crazy.
Yeah, that's what I hear, bro. I hear you're the biggest.
See, but here's the thing. I can say I ducked the fade. I ain't gonna make another excuse about it and be like, well, I didn't really duck just because I had another strategy and I was trying to do something else in my career. I was actually, I was gonna fight someone else. And no. I was like, no, I didn't want to fight that nigga. Fuck no.
Though, for them to fight at that point in their career, like
there was no one else to fight. See, this is the part I think, like, because it did happen so long ago, people forget. Keith Thurman had 2 of the belts of the division hemmed up, right? When he was injured, couldn't fight nobody, supposedly injured, whatever you want to call it. There's only there's only 2 other belts in the division. Bud had one, Spence had one. Those are the only 2 champs that even could have fought each other for a belt at a certain point in time for almost a year and a half. There was no other options. There was no other side of the street, other champions to fight. Keith had 2 of the belts hemmed up. So at that point, right there and then, why wouldn't that have been the only option for either one of the 2 of them?
That didn't even. Oh my God, Mix. Your timeline. Your timeline is stupid because I just told you why. Like your timeline is dumb.
No, you're talking about when they met face to face. I'm talking about before that.
They didn't do nothing before that. They didn't do
before Thurman even had to relinquish the belt for Sean Porter to get the belt,
that, bro. Nobody even cared about that fight before that moment.
Bud did.
If we're gonna play the duck game, bro, why didn't from the get-go he use his fucking status to fucking challenge Earl directly?
Because he used his status to get the winner of Pacquiao Horn, thinking Pacquiao was going to win, which we all did, and he was just going to come and get the Pacquiao first fight in the 147, and then Horn won.
So he wanted to fight somebody other than Earl. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, he wanted to fight Pacquiao.
Okay, so I could say that like that's a duck, right? He's scared of Earl.
Over Pacquiao?
Yeah.
No, because I think anyone that's ever chose Pacquiao has never been looked at as duck because it's Pacquiao. Right? Because so even when Earl wanted to fight Pacquiao before he lost the Ugas shit, I wasn't mad at that. I wasn't calling Earl no duck for wanting to fight Pacquiao instead of Bud when Pacquiao had the belt. That's a Pacquiao fight.
Fight an old ass man other than Earl.
It's a legacy fight. At the end of the day, still, it's fucking Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, now we got the fight fucking like literally when he's 36.
Well, you with that too.
Yeah. At the end of the day, all I'm saying is, bro, like call it square all the way around, bro.
It is, but that's what I'm saying. I have never for any fighter, if it's like a Floyd fight, Pacquiao, Canelo, like it does. If you're taking that fight, you're taking that fight. Like you can't really be looked at as even in the sense of
Bud wouldn't take a Canelo fight. So what are we talking about?
Bud would definitely take a Canelo fight. Everybody in boxing would take a Canelo fight.
He is not taking a Canelo fight.
You said what?
He's already said like 3 times that I've seen out of his own words. He's not fighting Canelo ever.
Because of weight, right?
Yeah. Like I remember the first time I heard him say, he's like, "Man, y'all crazy." Yeah.
So it's not really an option.
Me to die in the ring. That's literally what he said.
Okay, so that's a weight thing though. That's like, Spence ain't gonna fight Deontay Wilder. He's ducking. No, that don't count.
You said you take the Canelo fight, you take the Pacquiao fight, you take like.
Yeah, I mean, if it's fucking realistic, if it's realistic, I'm not expecting Monster Inoue to jump in there with Tyson Fury, and if he doesn't, he's a fucking duck. Or like, that's not even realistic.
That's why I don't call people ducks. At the end of the day,
but if they
want to keep your facts.
If they're within your weight, if they're within your weight class or achievable,
Canelo, bro. So what's not realistic about that fight?
Who?
Bud versus Canelo.
Canelo's coming from one light heavyweight.
And
what do you mean? And there's like a fucking 5-division weight gap between them.
Yeah, and like literally, Canelo started at 147, bro.
started at? How many years ago? He's not been there any time soon close to.
No,
He
she's
hasn't even
not.
been to
She's
one.
moving another patient.
But at the end of the day, bro, like literally, like it's not a far stretch thing for these guys to fight.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Errol says he wants to fight him, bro. They're the same weight class.
Yeah, Earl's been the bigger guy though. Earl started at 147. He's at the weight he started at. Bud started at what? 130? Like,
yes, and Canelo started at 147, bro. All these dudes started very low weights.
Oh, Earl started at 154. So if anything, he started heavier than where he's at.
At the end of the day, like literally, like Canelo side by side. Okay, yeah, I guess the girth of them, you can tell the difference, but Bud's still gonna be taller and it has a longer reach on Canelo.
They're not now. If Canelo was still at 160, maybe I could see that. Maybe because that's like two weight classes. Maybe yeah, probably. But at 175 to 147,
step up and Bud now.
What was that?
Why is Errol willing to step up and take on Canelo and Bud's like, nah, I'm good?
Because Earl's been ready to move up. And Earl actually, like what fucking Kyle just said, Earl started at a heavier weight and went down. So it's like, I mean, it's kind of apples and oranges. It's not really apples and apples. I mean, they're in the same weight class now.
It's apples and apples, bro. It's apples and apples, bro.
But either way, what I'm saying is, even if Bud did against everything he said and say, you know what, I got this fight, and say he beats Earl, okay, undisputed, and then because I was like, fuck it, bring it, 160, 168 if you really want it. And Bud says, you know what, fuck it, I'm not fighting nobody, I'm going up there and fight. I'm not gonna look at that as no. I mean, it's fucking Canelo. So I'm never gonna hold that against anyone when it's someone of that stature. So when it was Bud trying to fight Pacquiao,
that's a lot of what ifs.
It's a lot of what ifs. But when it was Bud trying to fight Pacquiao or Spence trying to fight Pacquiao, I didn't hold it against either one of those. It's when you're fighting Mikey Garcia and Ocampos and whoever the fuck else, and then obviously, I mean, Bud's over here fighting whoever the fuck he can get a fight with. It's like, bro, we could have had this already.
So
like,
Bud can fight dudes that like nobody's ever heard of, but Errol can't.
One's the A side, one's not, right?
What does A side have to do with who they fight?
Because A side is the one who decides who they're fighting.
No. At the end of the day, in my personal opinion, I think in most people's opinion, the fighters don't decide who they fight.
I mean, they don't have full decision making, I guess, because you have promoters. But if you're the A side, like I'm trying to think. Okay, I think Canelo, Tank might be the only people that if Earl was getting in the ring with him, he wouldn't be the A side. And then you have to deal with whatever they want to choose. And if that's the case, just like Canelo gets to choose whoever the fuck you want. Like what they said earlier, like they choose you, you don't choose them. So if
Canelo's the only one that got that.
Yeah, but if between Bud and Spence, so I mean the way everyone's looked at it since Bud came in the division was that Spence has been the A side this whole time.
Yeah.
This whole time. So in that case, then the decision is up to him who you're gonna fight. You're the A side. You sell the contracts.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, bro, like literally, like
so if you don't send the B side a contract, how can
he didn't even exercise his A side, bro?
I mean, he kind of did the first time.
No,
we tried to the first time.
Bud money.
Yeah.
Get the fight over the line.
And that's part of that. That's part of the negotiation for sure.
Whatever. At the end of the day, bro, like Bud. I mean, like the A.
But what I'm saying though is,
in my opinion, bro.
If the A side does not choose, if the A side has many choices of B sides that he can throw an offer to, and you're not one of the guys to get an offer, then how can you be blamed about who you fight after that when the A side doesn't want to fight you?
If you have direct, if you directly pick who you're fighting, that's
real quick. I just want to tell Mex how wrong he is about that Ocampo fight, because
it's mandatory.
No, first of all, Terrence Crawford had just got his belt.
He was undefeated, wasn't he?
That same year.
I know. I got my timeline right down. Hold on.
Jeff Horn.
Bum.
Was it same time? Was it around the same time Earl fought Ocampo?
Yeah, it was the same month.
Okay, so your timeline is wrong, right? So apologize to all the Errol Spence fans out there for you being wrong again. Dog, you just wrong.
For him fighting in Campo. Oh yeah, all right, yeah, because the Campo was June 16th, 2018, and Bud and Horn was June 9th.
Man,
so yeah, both those fights are already made.
None of these fucking fake ass Arrow fans, bro. Fuck them.
But he was wrong though. He was just wrong.
Yeah. I was wrong with that.
Yeah. Apologize to Kyle, bro. Fuck all the other fans.
Okay. The face-to-face meeting was November of 2018. So Porter had just won the belt in September after Thurman relinquished in April. So Thurman had already relinquished.
And then Bud had just fought Jose Benavidez. Then he fought Amir Khan right after
that. He fought Amir Khan in April of 19, a month after the Mikey and Spence fight.
So Mex, ultimately, what are you trying to? What point are you trying to make? Ultimately,
my point is the guy that decides.
I believe everything you say. What am I? What do I think?
My thing is the guy who decides who gets the fights decided he did not want the fight until now. That's it.
Okay, and that's it.
That's it.
Okay. All right. I believe you. So where does that leave us?
It doesn't leave us nowhere. It's just let's not try to sweep it under the rug like it didn't happen. That's all.
Okay. All right, but it
did happen. The fight's here. The fight's here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fight's here now.
Fight's here. Yeah. Now.
So
better late than never.
Hopefully. We don't know yet. It ain't over.
Unfortunately, nobody's gonna see it.
Yeah.
Well, they'll watch it in other countries. Here, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, because
they get it for free. That's why. Who does not like a free fight?
Dude, that's why when I lived in San Diego, I used to hop the border all the time, go to Mexico, and watch all the pay-per-views.
Bro, I have a homie that lives kind of like on the border of Mexicali, like El Centro area. Like he didn't have to cross the border, bro. His antenna picked up the fucking fight.
Oh, for real?
Uh-huh.
In the U.S.?
Right there in the border town of Mexicali.
I used to always go to the little, I don't know what they're called, the betting rooms or whatever in TJ, and they would just be a bunch of niggas right there. All the TVs, all the odds.
Bro, they got it there. It's the best of both worlds, man. You get domed, then you get to watch the fight.
Yeah, and get a little massage and some tacos.
Yeah, man, some bomb ass tacos, bro. right around the corner from fucking Hong Kong, bro. Fucking the best tacos in TJ, in my opinion. Fuck, man. Not that fake ass shit that they saw on the roach coaches.
Bruh.
The pineapple and everything, bruh.
You know it. Let's slice that shit with a machete.
Yeah, man. Exactly, bruh. Yeah, no, good tacos, man.
I miss Mexico's tacos, man. And the deeper you go to Mexico, the cheaper they are. Start getting $3, $4, $4.
Alcohol too is fucking very cheap.
Oh, hella.
Yeah, 24 packs like $5, bro.
That's all I needed was $20. And I'm talking. I was there early 2000s, so this is probably like 03, 04.
I go once a year, so you know.
Oh shit! I haven't been back to Mexico in probably like almost 10 years, 8, 9 years.
Yeah, and I go once a year, man. I got family out there, man. I go visit my uncles and shit.
Yeah, I don't even got nobody. I don't even have no one in San Diego anymore. So I'm really assed out when it comes to that shit. But I do want to go to Mexico.
You gotta make some new friends then, bro. So you have somewhere to go.
I'm trying to go grab some bottles, bro. Fuck. Get a bottle of some Clase Azul and some Henny White.
All right.
I don't fuck with tequila like that, but Clase Azul is fire.
Give me a key, bro. Bring it back. I need some money. I could turn that over quick.
But
I can't back for that shit.
What we talking about now?
Shit, I need some for the night and shit, bro. I need some for the night, man, so I can stay up.
Oh, I know tonight, but that's all I'm like, bro. I gotta really plan my my nap, man.
Yeah, Coop was saying like, shit, man, he's gonna be working and shit. Like, yeah, man, you need to take a nap, Coop.
I need to go to sleep because I
got
Coop
got no problem doing that.
I'm fucking up right now.
I didn't hear what you said.
I'm fucking up. I need to go to sleep right now because
man, because
I ain't been asleep since 3 a.m. So I need to go to sleep.
I feel you. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get some rest, bro.
I done took the kids to the park and all kind of shit. It's time for me to go to bed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, until you get 17 fucking incoming calls from Instagram.
Oh no, this motherfucker going under the pillow.
Man, wake your ass up, homie.
This motherfucker's going under my pillow. I'm about to pass out.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Actually, I'm gonna be out. I gotta go. Peace.
All right, big dog. And then there was one. Dun, dun, dun. All right, people. Well.
Whoa. You got too much dip on your chip now. Slow down.
We posted the link just in case.
Just in case, man. Y'all pull up to the panel.
But it's looking low. Nah, man.
Is for sure the illest nigga in Nebraska.
Hey, I've been so good lately, bro. I just because it's fight week of Monster in Fulton, which I clearly respect. Obviously, right after that is the big fight of the year. I've actually haven't talked about that much to keep the energy on Monster in Fulton. But the next week after that,
Jake Paul.
Hey, let's go. Even though I think he's gonna get his ass whooped. I think for everyone that hates Jake Paul, tune in next week because this is gonna be the time he really gets worked. He's gonna get beat the fuck up so bad.
209 is in the building.
209 in this bitch.
Hey, but I got a question for you, Mex. Are you working that weekend?
No, I actually am. I'm working that night. I had to pick. My boss told me I had to pick either this weekend or the next one. I was like, I'm gonna watch that Spence and Bud over fucking Paul. Yeah. I know what's happening with Paul and Diaz. I know what's happening there.
Yeah. Hey,
Diaz is gonna beat the shit out of him.
We're gonna end this stream. We're about to end this stream, man. Cause I'm gonna start one in a couple of hours. So we're gonna get back to it. But in the words of the great, my boy Born Rich in the building, man. What's going on?
Born Rich.
In the words of the great philosopher, Lil, I want y'all to breathe in, live life. It's always.
Hey, Born Rich, pull up tonight to my panel, goddammit.
All right.
Yeah, man.
In the words of the great philosopher, Lil, I want y'all to breathe in, live life. It's always a treat when players meet. Thank y'all for breaking bread with me. Shop DemonTimeExotics.com. Peace.